Hi everyone, this is Caroline, always reminding you that you are absolutely created beautifully. All right, today I'm going to do a get ready with me video because I need to give you the update on how I'm doing. You know, we started this all together on the 1st of January. Super excited. Today is week 29. I can't believe it. I feel like the summer's over. It's August 1st. The kids go back to school on the 15th. We're gonna be basically going into Thanksgiving, Christmas, and then the year is over. Let's go ahead and just start getting ready and then I'll just ramble on. As you can tell by my last video, it was my birthday. I turned 40. You know what? I loved my 30s, but I'm even more comfortable with my 40s. And the reason why I think I'm more comfortable in my 40s is because my relationship with God is just so much more sweeter, so much more in depth. And when I say that, basically what I'm saying is I am believing what he says. When I'm reading scripture and he has these things that he's saying about his people, I believe it. I got this for my birthday. It is an old palette. I'm just opening it. The palette is probably 2 years old. Final gift for my birthday is one of my husband's first cousin. Super sweet, love her. She is taking out the girls in our family whose birthdays were in July and August to the UB40 concert. Seriously, I wanted to go to the UB40 concert so bad last year, and they were here for the Island Reggae Festival, which I went to this year for the first time. I was in Georgia, so I missed the concert. Oh, it comes with a little brush. This one actually might work. This a little more dense. Comes with this little brush. Usually palettes that come with brushes, like the ones that you get from Target or the supermarket or the drugstores, are horrible. They're bad quality brushes. Sometimes you get good ones, so we shall try. These are super beautiful colors. I don't even know what I'm going for today. I'm gonna prime my eyes. Who are in the Bay Area, the concert's at the Saratoga Winery. I've been there before and it's wonderful. I totally love this venue. So I am just going to prime my... The thing is, when you try to record with bad lighting and then you try to lighten it, it changes your complexion, which I'm not too fond of, and then it makes you look all weird and pale. I gotta look in the real mirror because I need my eyebrows to look nice and sharp. Okay. So let's get down to the nitty-gritty. I'm all about being transparent and being truthful here on my channel. And so let's talk about what everybody is curious about. What I'm always curious about when I hear updates is our weight. I'm gonna put a clip. All right, y'all, I done lost it. I have lost my mind. It was my birthday month and I took full advantage that it was my birthday month and I lived it up with food. I'm gonna say this though, with living it up with food and stuff, did I enjoy every meal? No. I'm being totally honest, not trying to be like, oh, she's just saying that. No, seriously, I did not enjoy. Some of the foods that I was eating were very mediocre or very bland and I still ate it. That's the weird thing about me and food. It's sometimes I just enjoy the thought of having no limits to what I eat. So that's why people really focus in on the whole, eat whatever you want. Don't make yourself feel deprived because then you're gonna go back. That works for most people, but honestly it does not work for me. You give me an inch, I'm gonna take a yard. So if you say, oh, just eat a little bit, even if you're on any type of diet, healthy living, you have to still check your quantity. You just can't go crazy on any food, even with fruits, because that's a whole lot of sugar. Even though they're natural sugars, I have gained a lot of weight. I think it's a total of 6 or 7 pounds, which I was embarrassed to come on here and tell you guys, but that's the perfect opportunity for me. I'm dude, that's the whole point of your channel, is accountability. So I went through my whole phase of being all excited and eating crazy. I enjoyed actually probably a very small amount of the foods that I ate, but I ate a lot of food. Start off with burnt orange. I'm gonna go in with this color here. It's a nice color. I think it's close to my skin tone, which I'm gonna use as my transition color. I'm using a fluffy dome brush to do this. So what made me eat? I put these questions on the side so that I could keep this conversation going. So what made me eat? It was my birthday and I was celebrating. The other big factor that I had was I hosted so many people in the month of July. And so I always feel bad, and I don't know why, because honestly, healthy food is good. Like every time I host, or like if I'm on a good healthy diet, when I say diet, I'm saying I'm being conscious of the foods that I'm allowing into my body. I will still make what I think the normal person eats. I guess that's probably, even as I'm talking, like that's something new that I just am realizing about myself. It's almost like it's good for me, but I don't want to force that on other people. I'm gonna go in with red ochre to deepen my crease area. I really want to go for a darker look. Y'all know me, I like smoky looks. So far I like the way the shadows are. These are a lot of matte colors. These are very pigmented too. So what made me eat is I was hosting a lot of people. Well, first, it was my birthday, so it was a celebration for me. And then second, I was hosting a bunch of people. Like literally, I had family in my home every week. My last update video I checked, I was talking about I was gonna do like a detox because I had already gained like 2 pounds. I was still under the 170, which was like, woohoo! As you can see, I gained a bunch. Okay, what do I want on my lid? There's this pretty orange, which is called Regar. I don't know if that's how you say it. It's a beautiful orange. I try to like put that back in my crease. My outfit is it looks more like a fall outfit, but I'm rocking it for the summer. I will show pictures of that. I did not start drinking my apple cider vinegar as I said. And because I was like, oh, it's all kind of wasted because I'm eating junk food, and I kept making excuses for myself, so that just never happened. But I am ready. Like today is August 1st, and I had tons of food still in my house, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just one more day. And I was like, you know what? You kind of need to get to a point where you're like, you know what? Enough's enough. I need to draw a line in the sand and I'm not going over. So today was my first day tracking with my fitness. That was the one thing I was super sad about because I have been tracking on my fitness ever since the 1st. And I was probably still doing it until like maybe the first week of July. And then for some reason I would forget to go back in there. So bummed. When I finally did go back in there, I had missed a day. So once you miss a day, it restarts itself. And then that just gave me an excuse to be like, well, you can start again tomorrow. You can start again tomorrow. It was a horrible month of spiraling out of control. Skydiving. I was like, okay, well, ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna take this beautiful gold shimmery color right here and add that to my lid. Hope this has a good color payoff. Let's see. Ooh, it's very bright. I'm not sure I like that. Might have to go over that. I'm not really sure I like that. This palette has been hyped so much the last 2 years, and I kept considering buying it, and then I would be like, no, it's okay. But then I got it for my birthday, so I'm like, yay. I feel like it's too bright when I was trying to go to a very, like a more sultry type look. Okay, so I didn't do the apple cider vinegar. Next, my water intake. I have been drinking a lot of water, but I am not sure if I have been sticking to my 127 ounces. I just haven't been keeping track with my water intake, which is really bad. Like my water, I could always come on here and proudly say, yes, I've been drinking my water, and my MyFitness. Like those are the 2 things I'm always proud to come back on my updates and say. And so this month it's like, no, those things didn't even happen. So meal prep, of course, it was a bad spiral downhill. It was not happening. Going out a lot. I did make sure to have a lot of fruits, but it was not good on my vegetables, and I was adding a lot of starches into my diet. This is not working out the way I want it to, so I'm gonna go in and darken the outer V. I'm gonna try this Love Letter, and I'm gonna see if that will darken it because I need it to be much darker. This is a night event. I don't wanna be all... So I'm just adding that to the outer V. My uploads to YouTube have been good. They have been hard. I do my editing on iMovie, which is only on my husband's phone. Before I just got a new phone, so before I had an Android, and I tried so many uploading apps. The ease of uploading and editing and doing voiceovers, they were horrible. I finally upgraded. It cracks me up, you people with these iPhones. Like, I've never wanted an iPhone. I just thought they were overpriced. And the other big reason is because I have a 2-year-old. I have kids in general that I just kind of give my phone to. So I'm gonna go in with Cypress Umber, which is this dark brown, because I really want to smoke out my eye. Ooh, that probably is way too dark. This has a lot of fallout. I don't know if it's just my palette, but this stuff has a lot of fallout. That's the one thing I like about MAC shadows. A lot of them do not have fallout. They're very good quality eyeshadows. They cost a bunch, but I feel like they are totally worth it. Ooh, when I said I was gonna smoke out, I didn't mean this much, but here we are. We gonna have to ride it out. It's kind of how I do my makeup looks. I start off with one thing and then it just keeps going. I'm gonna go back in with the burnt orange to kind of buff out the harsh lines. Okay, my time with the Lord has been so good. As you guys know from my last update, I was going through a lot of grief. It was Father's Day, and I always feel like grief brings us closer to the Lord, or we're a lot more open to the Lord, or more sensitive to the Lord. So that was a sweet month for me. And this was a celebratory month for me, and I still had so much time with God. I don't know what it is and why it took me so long. I literally believe everything he says in his Bible, like verbatim, like the depths of it. I'm gonna have a whole separate video about that because my faith has grown so much. When I look back at my life, like everything he said he was gonna do, he's done it. Like he's done it. Like he's been so faithful. And you know, people could debunk the whole theory, like, is Jesus real? You can't debunk a person and what they've lived through. And so that's basically my walk with the Lord, is like, you can argue all you want. Did he exist? Is he God? But you can't debunk what is real in a person's life, a person's experience. So yeah, my time with the Lord has been fantastic. I'm going back in. Sorry. At this point, I'm just gonna kind of mix colors to get it to the intensity that I want, because I really do want to smoke this out a lot. So I'm still reading the 2 books. I thoroughly enjoy my book clubs and going through my study with my good friend. You know, I did want to ask a question to my YouTube subscribers. Does it turn you off when the people that you follow fall off the wagon? So for instance, like this month, like I've totally fallen off the wagon. Like, does that really push you off? Do you not want to watch them? Do you not feel encouraged by them? Like, really comment below, because I'm curious, because I don't come across a lot of YouTubers that share when things don't go right. Like, for the most part, I think the accountability is so strong, knowing that you have to record. You pretty much stay to what you're supposed to be doing. So I'm curious, like, how does that affect you? I know I'm putting a lot of foundation on, but I am doing that because this is an evening event and we're gonna be out. It's an outdoor venue and I want it to last all night. I don't think any of us like to be disappointed. And so when you're following people, whether it's like a mentor, a boss, or a health guru, which I am not a health guru, but I'm a YouTuber that I talk a lot about my health, a pastor, like, how does that really affect you? Do you leave margin for error? Or do you see people's humanity? Like, how does that come to play for you? And how's everyone's summer going? Does the summer keep you, because everyone's trying to have like the best bod for the summer? Since in the fall, winter, you know, that's the time for us to layer up. Like, do you guys just keep motivated, and are you guys out and about? Like, I went hiking Friday, and oh, I didn't even update you guys on my workouts. So that has been very sporadic. Trying to get my kids up. They have a schedule. In my summertime video, I said how my kids have their own schedule. Totally motivated to finish their schoolwork because they want to go on with their day. I'm a contour because a sister has gained some pounds. Very powdery looking, like on camera. That's the thing, you try to adjust it because of my poor lighting. It actually looks really horrible, and it looks like it doesn't match my skin tone, but in real life it actually does. So sorry guys. I know I keep saying that, but eventually you guys will come onto this channel and I'll actually have a room that's totally set up just for you guys, and I will be happy. So I'm gonna do some highlighting, bridge of my nose, under my eye. My eyes have gotten so dark. I have been sleeping really bad lately too, because it's summer. You know, you wanna use all the sunlight, and if I'm sleeping in, which I do since my kids don't need me, and I'm going to be setting all of that with my Sasha Buttercup. It's like my go-to. So what are my feelings of this palette? It's okay. I like the quality of them. I'm not too keen yet on the colors, but the quality, like, I feel like they really blend it together. I'll put a picture so you guys can know, because it looks really funky on camera. I'm gonna use my beauty blender. One side will be for my contour, one side will be for my highlight. I think I'm gonna start with my contour. Just a line. You just want to make sure that this line doesn't seem so obvious. And I always go back in with my Gimme Sun bronzer. The illusion that I don't have my chicken neck. You know, I was also hearing a lot of people talking about, you know, with your age change, it's harder for the body to lose weight like it used to. And I was curious on like, ooh, what's the actual age? And maybe everyone's different, but sucks to be me. If it's actually now at my 40s, it's gonna be harder. Like, it's already hard for me to get out the door. I was thinking about trying to run again. I'm so scared of doing it. That's that fear of failure, I think. You know what step I've been really like not doing a lot of? Like the step I've been skipping a lot with my makeup is setting the rest of my face. Like I'll set ice, but then I will leave the rest of it. And I noticed that the staying power of my foundation, even when I spray it with the setting spray, it doesn't last long. So I've been going back to it. And to set the rest of my face, I use Max Medium Deep. Contouring with my Gimme Sun, my go-to absolute best one for my skin color. I feel like that's still a harsh line. Come together, baby. I'm kind kind of like how my eyes turned out. Comment below if you think that it's quality shadows, you know, so that's the thing. And it was a gift, so I love that it was a gift. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my hair and then dust this off and do my finishing touches. And then I will come with the finished product and let you see my outfit, and I'll give you the exact price because the price tag's still on there. All right, I'll be back. Okay, let's go.
So grand, $1 million and it just in my hand. Red wine, make me feel so sad. Anytime I see you go, you make me feel bad.